there. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this one. So this is one set of the primer book. See, so Serenada is using this book. She's almost done with everything. I'm just going to flip through everything because actually this one is kind of direct. Okay, so alright, so this one is the technique book. So your technique book from Piano Adventures, we kind of not everyone actually doing the technique book. I don't know why, but actually you need all four: technique, lesson, performance, and the theory, because they are all full integrated learning. So they are actually the basic of like the core of the learning. Okay, so as usual, we'll start with your 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 position, right? Your finger position and 2 black keys, 3 black keys, all the way. And in this book, actually, they don't have a lot of duet parts, if I'm not wrong, if I remember it correctly. Yeah, only some has the duet parts. So I think it's only like 1 or 2 songs that got the duet part. Yeah, because mostly it's technical, so position and then fingering and your dynamics, your touch. Yeah, only I think it's only one they got it. They got it, and then the end of the book. Okay, next one. So the lesson book is kind of the thickest among all of the four. So this one is actually the most of what everyone is doing. Okay, so this one is your lesson plan, your run through of the index. And then start with your lesson. See, it's actually the same like your my first A, but this one is kind of actually more compact, comprised of everything, because this is actually for all the ABC of the my first. So 2, 3, 4, and then your crotchet, starting crochet notes, and then minim. By the way, this one is actually all Piano Adventures are using the US terms, so quarter note, half note, dotted half note, and then your whole note. It's not UK terms. UK terms are crotchets, minims, right? And then dotted minims and semibreves. Okay, so this is already started ABCDFG in the beginning of the book. So it's different when you're doing the my first A is actually almost the end, the halfway. Yeah, after halfway you get the ABCDFG, and then CDE position, CDFG position. So they are actually more direct. So this is the dotted minim, and then your notes. So they're already starting reading notes like in the middle of the book. See, this is your middle of the book, and then starting middle C positions, and then to G, and then bass F. Yeah, and then go along after that, build up until your CDFG position. Yeah, so this one is your skips. You're learning their skips. And then the D, low D, bass D, and then bass C. So this is your bass C position. So in this book, you already learned bass C position and middle C position. And then, yeah, it's only review until the end. This is your tied notes. This is your rest, your quarter rest, and then this is the end of the book. Okay, I'm going to show you the next one. So the next one is your performance book. So the performance book is actually slightly harder than your lesson book, but I don't really like the term hard. I better say it challenging. It's more challenging. Okay, so from the 2, 3, 4, there they start with your performance, and then the black keys. See, the 3 black keys position, 2 black keys position, and combination of both 2 and 3 black keys position, and then directly to CDFG position. See, and then go to directly to reading notes. This is almost the halfway of the book actually, but it's still in the beginning of the book. And then more of this one is already changing fingers, so you already have changing finger. That's why actually you need your technique book to help you guide your students for that. And then second, okay, oh, this is the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but on G position. So this one is actually different because when you do this one, you already kind of already teach them how to read. So they don't really have to memorize their intervals because everything is already there. It's laid out directly and perfectly. And then, yeah, it's actually C position again. So this one is already the review of the lesson book. and then the end of the book. And please mind that when you are doing piano adventures or any method books, they always give you guides of what to do with that page. So like this one, this is actually your theory book. Okay, so they told you this is lesson page 6. So you must already done that first before you do this one. So they have this integrated learning that you have to go through everything step by step with that too. Okay, so this one is your theory book. So everything is direct. What they want you to do, what they want you to circle or something. And this one is the improvisation. So rarely people actually recorded this, but I already recorded this with Saren, so you can definitely watch that on her playlist. So the good thing about Piano Adventures is that you get to improvise with your student, a lot of improvisation with your students, and then a composition. So you compose a lot from the 2, 3, 4 position, from fingering position, and then from C, D, F, G. So they learn how to do it from very young age. And this is your counting. Oh, this one is actually finding the word search of the terms. So the terms are in here, and then you just find it. See? And then this one is like a maze, and then you find your answer. See, it's yeah, quite variative. And then so you have G position, and then your dotted medium, and then this is your dynamics, and then this is already your staff, and then reading from middle C and onwards, from treble clef, see, bass clef, and then a mix of both. And then yeah, and also here you have that side playing, so you have to do it until they understand, so they understand whole as a whole of everything. So this is your 4/4 time signature, and they also learn how to spot the mistakes and what is it, so they have to know. And then more still from the note reading of the CDFG. This is still actually from your middle C position, both right and left. Yeah. This is your skips. This is another composition. See, more composition. This is actually some of the songs here have got the duet parts for the composition, so you can actually play with them together. This is still a skip, and then this is your bass already, bass position from bass C D F G position. Yeah, and then this is the end, and this is your review test. Review is only 1 page, so it's kind of easy for them to do. Okay, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.